Hey everybody! Today I want to talk to you about choosing photography for your marketing programs. Lately, I've been going to check out a lot of venues here in the Chattanooga area, and this is something that I tend to do in any city that I am either living in or visiting at the time, because I want to make sure that not only am I staying on top of the places that my clients are looking to host their events, but I also want to see how different venues compare to one another, right? What are some of the biggest problems that they're running into? What are the things that they want that would make life better from the planners and vendors that they work with? However, it is not realistic, nor is it physically possible for me to go to every event venue in every city where I have clients and where I work. Okay? That is why I love having a digital business. However, that means that I have to look at things online. Okay? I go to the venue website, and this is something that applies to many more websites besides those, but I go look at the venue, I go to their social media, whether it is Facebook or Instagram, and I've noticed I'm running into the exact same problem across the board. I see a lot of pictures of brides. I don't go to a venue's social media page or to the website to see a picture of a bride and her husband kissing. Super sweet. Yes, I'm a very sentimental person. I am not heartless, I promise. Okay? But as I started flipping through all of these photos, I lacked seeing photos of the venue itself, right? That's what I want. That's what they're advertising, or should be at least, because that's what I want to see. I can't always make it to Knoxville to go check out a place, but when I go to their page and I see pictures of the wedding guests, I see guests dancing, I see them eating cake, I see 5,000 portraits of the bride and groom in different places around the event property, I'm missing what they're trying to sell me, right? I'm actively going there, searching for pictures of their venue, and they're not showing that to me. Most consumers are not going to be as diligent, right? If they don't see pictures of what they're going to look for immediately, they're going to navigate away, right? They're not going to be stuck on saying, oh, well, I have to see this hotel or I have to see this art space. No, they're going to be like, well, they're not showing me pictures of what I want, right? I don't see the actual space. I don't see the facilities. I don't see wide shots of events taking place there. All I see is a bunch of brides and grooms, and I'm not invested in those people. You know them because you've worked with them. But to your new prospect, they don't care about who that bride and groom is. They care about the experience that was created on your property, or if you're a wedding planner, yes, you can keep photos of your bride and groom in all of your social media and in your marketing. I'm not saying to take it out by any means. What I am saying is that it should not dominate all of the photography that you use, okay? Because what you should be doing is showcasing photos that represent what your skill set is, right? What are the products, if you're a rental company or a caterer or a florist designer, what are the products that you are giving towards this entire event experience? So that's where you should be mixing it up with detailed shots to show them what your actual handiwork was, and also wider shots to show the environment that you created or that you contributed to. The only exception to the rule like this when it comes to portraits of people, okay, whether it's wedding portraits or, college graduation or engagement shoots, is if you are the photographer. Okay, if you're a professional photographer, then absolutely you should be showcasing photos of a lot of people in different poses, in different environments, different backdrops, okay? Because what you're showcasing to them is the versatility that you have as a photographer, the different locations that you can choose. But if you are not a photographer, or you are not in charge of the hair, makeup, or the dress, or the suit, showcase photos of what it is that you actually do, okay? The last thing you want to do is bring in a lead who loves all of the pictures, right? And thinks that, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I love your Instagram feed. I've seen more photos on your website and everything is gorgeous. And they think that you're a photographer, and it turns out you are a linen rental company. Okay? This is like one of the jokes that I tell people all the time about lead generation, is that you don't want to be advertising that you sell toasters if in reality, by the time they actually have a conversation with you, it turns out that you sell like linens. It doesn't work, okay? You're also going to end up wasting your time with people. You're going to get a false number of qualified leads because your marketing was misleading. So this is something that can apply to people across all industries, okay, and those outside of venues and outside of weddings. The point is to factor in that if you're in the events world, you can help add to the experience and the overall event environment, okay? So showcase the environment itself as well as what you specifically contributed. Cut back on the photos of the people, okay? The close-up photo of a bride and groom, unless you're telling a story directly about that or using that photo to advertise the overall wedding as a planner, most people are not interested in seeing photos of other brides and grooms. They want to see what you did for them. Okay, let me know if you have questions. There's so much more that I could go into on this, and I would be absolutely happy to do that, especially when it comes to choosing stock photography. If you're just starting out, you do not have to have a full portfolio of images in order to create both a beautiful Instagram feed, really nice imagery on your Facebook page or your Yelp page, okay, as well as on your website. So if you are interested in hearing more about how to use those types of photography in your marketing, please comment on this video, send me an email, channing@dcmcommunications. I would love to hear from you, and I'll be happy to provide more of those tips.